take this one that we completed and substitute 2 in the equation. So it will be 221 times 2 minus 5, which is works out to be 2 times that is 42 minus 5, that would like 7, 37. So your answer would be 37. Alright guys, now I want you guys to do what I want you guys to do for me is I'm gonna clean this board and you're gonna do G. I'm gonna write it on the board though. This is what you're gonna do for me. G of f of x. You're gonna leave that in the comment section. For my students at St. Mary's College, you can inbox me this, and you're gonna find G of f of negative 1. So you're going to do this on your own, and then you send me. If you're at St. Mary's College, you can inbox me. And for my tutoring students, you also can inbox me. But for the other persons, you can leave it in the comment section, alright? And we can discuss it. Alright, we'll be looking at another thing, and it's called the inverse of a function. Now, inverse is basically like the reverse. So, let us go. Inverse of a function. So let us say we have g of x is equal to 2x plus 1. And we want to find the inverse of this. As I said before, basically this is a graph, a straight line graph, 2x plus 1. This is in the form y equal mx plus c. Remember that. So this is a straight line graph, right? So we can change it to y. Change the g to y. So we can say y of x is equal to, not y of x, y is equal to 2x plus 1. As it's just y, alright? The next thing we're gonna do is to interchange x for y and y for x. What we mean by that? We carry y where x is and x where y is. So we have x is equal to 2y plus 1. Now the next step, let's write the word interchange so you can see it. X for y, y for x. I know girls like to write the little notes, I'm just gonna do it. Now the next step is to solve for y. So you're gonna make y the subject of the formula. And if you don't know how to do that, check out my channel, alright? Others there for you. So what happens? The last thing that is done to x, we're gonna do the inverse. So the inverse of plus 1 would be inverse of the opposite, right? So if I not add a minus. But what you do to one side, you do to both sides, right? Now we are left with x minus 1 is equal to 2y. What this means, we want to get y by itself. What this means is 2 times y. Now, if in order to get y by itself, we have to do the inverse. So this is a times, the inverse of times is divide. So we divide by 2. So therefore, the inverse is x minus 1 divided by 2. And remember what we find, right? And the inverse is written like this. With a g, a little negative there at the top. To show that it's the inverse. Alright guys. Now I want you guys to try this one and leave the answer in the comment section. Alright, I'm going to be doing another one, and this one will cap off the video. I'm gonna do the inverse, a little bit more complicated one. Let's go. Guys, the entire syllabus we are doing in a one video, you see that? Alright, watch it now. So let's say we have g of x is equal to 2x minus 5 divided by 7. Now, as you say, we find the inverse. So we change it to y. By now, everyone should know that. So we get 2x minus 5. We interchange x for y and x for y. So it will be 2y minus 5 upon 7. Now we're going to solve for y. So the last thing that is being done to x, it will approach first. So 2y minus 5 divided by 7. I did say divide by 7 last. So it means that we do the inverse, which is times 7. And this would give us 7x, right? 7 times x. Now we are left with 2y minus 5. So it would be 2y minus 5. Now we need to get rid of the minus 5. So we take the inverse, which is plus 5. We have already established that. But to do to one side, we do to both sides. So we add 5. So now we are left with 2y, and this is 2 times y, so we divide by 2, and we say that is the inverse of times divide, and what we do to one side, we do to both sides. So the inverse would be of g, we can write it like this. The inverse of g of x is 7x plus 5 divided by 2. Alright guys, let's go. Remember to like, subscribe, share with your friends, guys. It's not about the money for me, it's about you passing your exam. We have to gang up against CSEC. They're not going on good at all. Let us look at a more complicated one. Let's say we are given this one. H of x is equal to 2x plus 5 over 3x minus 6. Oh Lord, how are we going to do that now? Same approach, we change it to y. Y is equal to 2x plus 5 upon 3x minus 6. And then we interchange x for y and y for x. So it will be x is equal to 2y plus 5 over 3x minus 6. Now we want to 3y rather, sorry. Now we want to get solve for y. So what we can do is to get rid of this, the denominator, by multiplying by everything here. So you can just put it in bracket, make you feel more comfortable. So we expand, we multiply, so it will be 3y minus 6. That gone, that gone. So this now will give us x times 3y minus 6. And that is equal to 2y plus 5. Now here, we're going to expand the bracket, right? So it would be x times this would be 3xy minus 6x. So remember what we're solving for, y, right? So now we need to get this 2y with this one. So we need to group, right? So we have 3xy. Take this over here minus 2y because we have to take the inverse. And then we have plus 5. Then we're going to get rid of this negative 6 by adding 6x. So that's supposed to go over here. So we have plus 6x. Doesn't matter which way you put it. Now what we're going to do here, let me just rewrite it up here so you can see. So we have 3xy minus 2y is equal to 5 plus 6x. Now what we'll be doing is to get y, we're going to factor out y. Remember factorization? We take out what's common. Y is common, so we take out the y. Y into this will leave 3x, and y into that will leave minus 2. And remember that is equal to 5 plus 6x. Now what can we do to get rid of 3x minus 2? Right, we divide because it's times. So we divide by 3x minus 2. So it will be 3x minus 2. And what we do to one side, we do to both sides. So right here is your answer. The inverse of h, 3x minus 2. There is a syllabus, guys. Thanks you guys for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. And if you want one-on-one tutoring, my number is 549-2161. I want to big up some people.